Yo, it's Wednesday, 15th of 4th, the Stupidity Sportcast. Yo, it's Wednesday, the 15th of April, the Stupidly Small Podcast. We are almost started something new. Hello, Lauren Clark.
The Stupidly Sportscast? Is that what it nearly was?
Well, I didn't get the date right. I think it was 15-4 Sportscast.
That was excellent.
Well, no, mi dispiace, non lo so. But we are back. It's pouring down out there. Who can tell? It's supposed to be 27 degrees here in Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah.
And it's torrential rain.
It's the start of that piece of music, isn't it? Oh, my God. What am I going to forget?
What
But
piece of
anyway,
music?
it's got, there's thunder, there's the Doors, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, it is, though.
Can
It's
I
like
just
that.
say, let's start off with something negative.
Can I just say, it always ends with that. Has that got to be the worst
Well,
XYZ
you have to
in the
admit,
history of the world?
since we're speaking about history of the world, that's a good place to start because
Yeah.
the Doors, who
Yeah.
you just were talking about writers, is it
That's
writers
it.
on the storm or writers of?
the storm, I think.
Right.
Writers on the storm.
Would
writers
you
on
think
the
that
storm.
the Doors
Yeah.
were perhaps music's most annoying
There we go.
band of all time?
There we have it. There we have it.
What do we have?
Most overrated, most annoying, the worst.
You've got to take a position in life, kid.
You do.
Yeah.
And you were always taking it. You're up the front taking it.
Oh, that's what I do.
Anyway, so
You didn't agree with me with the Doors.
you think they're the most annoying band?
I think they. Put it
Really?
this way, I
'Cause
can
I
judge a
reckon-
person
On whether they
by
like the
whether or
Doors.
not they're wearing a Doors thing. I know there's this guy that comes into a place where I work,
Yeah.
all right, who dresses like Jim Morrison every Monday, and I'm worried about the guy. He's a young person, and he's dressing like someone that died 30 years ago. And I mean, it's not like
so-
he's dressing like Bon Scott. That
Well,
would be
yeah.
okay.
We are 1 minute 56 into a podcast. Stuart has already had a go at young people and said the word a young person words.
And old music.
And is talking about something being the worst.
Well,
Welcome to Wednesday. Is it Wednesday?
it is Wednesday, the 15th of
God.
April, 2015. We're already halfway through
You
the
have
year.
to stop saying that. I told you that before. It is freaking me out.
We're
We're
not
going to do a
halfway.
short podcast today because, hey, that's
Yeah,
thunder. I know. We're going to do a short podcast today because we've just got so much to do in our
The
other
next 2
lives.
days will be short.
The next 2 days will be
'Cause
shorties.
we're in and out, but they're going to be chock-a-block full of good stuff.
Are they really?
I hope so. You know, I was watching television last night.
Yeah.
You know, you're watching TV, you know it's got to be good stuff.
Yeah.
And there's an add-on for Nando's chicken,
Uh-huh.
right? I don't eat there personally.
Right.
Because it just doesn't seem like I need to go to a Nando's to eat chicken if I want to eat chicken.
Right.
So many good chicken places. I mean, I'll say Nando's is bad chicken.
Ugh.
But
Talking about chicken. But
you don't like chicken?
no.
Oh, I've developed a recipe that'll blow your little chicken socks off. It's
I
free
know you
range.
have. Everyone's been talking about it. This
They're
is
great.
at the workers'
Workers'
kitchen.
kitchen, yeah.
Everybody's been telling me
We're
about
doing
that.
some ribs. They're going to become the signature dish.
Oh my goodness.
They're going to become the star
No,
of the plate.
the star
They're going to
meal
become. Look,
is
it's such an
the
impressive
fried
protein.
Tofu.
Hmm?
You do a fried tofu that just changed my DNA last week.
Well, I like to change a
it's
person's
beautiful.
DNA. I think it's
Anyway,
an impressive thing to do.
chicken. No, Nando's. Ad.
It's an add-on TV,
Yes.
right? And it's got a couple and they're sitting there in front of their chicken fillets. And the chicken fillets are nice, I suppose. I don't know. The guy's drinking a beer, the woman's drinking a wine, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Because
No,
men don't drink wine and women don't drink beer
No, that's right.
in the land of advertising.
No, that's true.
Now, the one thing you notice in the advertisement is that the shot keeps cutting from behind the guy to behind the chick, behind the guy, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just different angles.
Yeah.
And each time the angle changes, the level of the woman's wine slightly changes,
Right.
right? And it reminded me of that great segment on a once great television show here in Australia
Yes.
called Hey Hey It's Saturday.
Oh my.
Now, do you
God.
remember when on Hey Hey It's Saturday they did this segment that they would viewers would write in and would pick out faults in ads and they'd go through them?
Oh.
I just remember one of the classic ones was the Amy ad where the car was like smashing through everything, and they had a close up of the steering wheel quickly turning, and they freeze framed it, and the person driving the stunt car was wearing gloves. You must have been having to wear stunt gloves, and that was and it was like it was a great gotcha moment. I wish I could remember some
Gee,
of the
they really skewered the hard targets on that show, didn't they?
No, but they picked out obvious flaws.
Yeah.
in that segment, and it was. Do you remember what the segment was called? Because I can't.
No.
I wish I could though.
Someone will remember that. I don't know.
Is it? What were the great? I mean, surely you watched Hey Hey.
When I was a kid,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't remember that part of the show?
No, now that you remind me, I think I vaguely do remember it.
In some
Do you know
respects-
there are going to be people listening who don't even know what Hey Hey is?
Well, Hey Hey It's Saturday was a variety program of sorts that used to appear on a Saturday night, obviously. Then it moved to a Tuesday, I think, for a
It
while.
was kind of the last...
Still called it Hey Hey It's Saturday.
Didn't they call it Hey Hey when they moved it?
No, I thought it was still
Oh,
Hey Hey
is
It's
it?
Saturday.
Yeah.
Then they moved to Hey Hey It's Saturday night.
That's
And then
right.
to Tuesday. But the Hey Hey was hosted by a puppet and a Muppet. Oh!
Oh.
And I've got a friend who's had a terrible experience with the former host, Daryl. It was quite funny. Like I think they did some stuff together and they just didn't get along.
Right.
But it was at times funny. But it was weird. You probably wouldn't have got anything else like it in the world. There's no point us explaining to the one person that doesn't know about it. You can go on YouTube and look at Hey Hey clips. But there was an announcer.
But
there
they
was a part
tried to
of the show.
revive it recently. It's like the stupidest thing to attempt to revive.
Well, what do you think about revision and returning stuff that holds massive fondness in some people's hearts?
well,
You're never
that's-
going to recapture that because
you've
it's
gotta
of
be-
its time.
Well, you got to be imaginative because you've got to maintain the central thing about it that was enjoyed. I mean, it's the same with adaptations. So, like if you watch Clueless, that's an adaptation of a Shakespeare. I can't remember. What one would it be?
Taming
Oh,
of
no,
the
no,
Shrew?
it's not. It's not a Shakespeare. It's Austen. I'm thinking of 10 Things I Hate About You is Taming of the Shrew.
Right.
Yeah. And a bunch of other, I mean, there are more kind of obvious examples, but where what they've done is they've taken
The concept.
and they've taken it so far from what you liked, and they've also kept what you like.
But you can still recognise it.
You know, so that's a way to do it. But some shows manage it, do they? I don't know about in TV though. But I think there have been film remakes that have considered good.
Yeah, what's a good... I mean, I couldn't even think of a good remake. Mad Max 4, not a remake, but Mad Max 4 is coming out, and that to me holds major concerns. Because I don't know how they can recreate the crappiness we've had.
Weren't you excited by that other one that you told everyone to go and...
Super Troopers 2,
Yeah.
but that makes sense. We've only had one Super Troopers and they kept just wanting more, I'll tell you the one film I am excited about is
What?
the NWA biopic that's coming out in August 14.
Okay. Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because NWA were one of the most influential groups of a certain period of my
Yeah,
life.
but so you're...
And I've seen a trailer for it, and they've got Dr. Dre and Ice Cube walking through
I see.
Compton.
I
and
thought
just is
I
amazing.
thought you were still talking about like adaptations, and I was like, why? Was there an earlier one? And
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've updated the NWA story.
I don't know.
But if anyone
Yes.
we should try and
Yes.
have our own segment. It's never going to work because people won't have the time or the inclination. But where they pick out mistakes in commercials.
No, we shouldn't.
Yes.
A, we're not a visual medium.
No.
No. But B, I mean, don't you think that the days of that are gone? Like the days where you were forced to sit in front of ad after ad after ad, and everybody was familiar with them. Those days be gone, my friend.
I'm amazed I watched any ads. I think, the reason why I picked the fault in the ad
Yeah.
was because I was doing something my dad, I think, used to do. It was very annoying, is I'd mute the ads in between what I was watching. I wouldn't flick the channels around.
Yeah, right.
As soon as the program finished,
Totally.
I would just turn the TV down.
Yeah.
And then
I
maybe...
believe you're watching the TV, you crusty old man.
I haven't watched TV in ages. It was great. Just
Yeah.
plonked on the couch. I haven't sat on the couch.
No.
I used to have a Homer Simpson type groove in the couch where my place is. You got a place on the couch?
No, you've seen my couch.
The dinosaur had a place on that couch. But I've got a place I've got my spot on the couch.
Yeah.
That much like a dog, I find my place and I'm happy with it.
You little...
I can't get
It's like
comfortable anywhere
you're
else.
going back in time.
How so?
I don't know, sitting on the couch in your little groove, watching your compulsory ads with the sound turned down.
Oh, well,
You know what?
it was lovely.
You can be our guy to pick the ad faults and tell us about them.
Well, I don't watch enough telly, but I will do my best.
Okay.
Stupid.
Stu,
Laws.
are we sponsored by anyone in particular? I don't know, anyone special? Or
Very special. You know, there comes a time in your podcasting career when you know you've turned the corner.
Yeah.
You know that the markets are changing, and you're about to attack a different demographic, attack them vigorously. And we're about to hit the skate crowd in a major way.
Right.
You know why?
Why?
Well, we always had the skate crowd, but now we're about to get some cred with the skate crowd.
The Reza bureau chief sent us some photos yesterday of her doing some interesting things on skateboards. Did you see
very
that?
nice.
Hello, Rain.
Hello,
If
Rain.
you hear a little bit of, audio, what's the word? Kind of,
Audio sprinkles?
It's if it sounds like we've got some really great sound effects in here of rain
We have.
falling on the roof.
Speaking of Hey Hey, we've got Murray Tregoning just sitting over there on top of the filing cabinet with his little box of tricks.
Anyway, continue.
PD Distribution. They are this week's Stupidly Small podcast sponsor. They are a ripper company specialising in only the best and underground top skate equipment and videos and whatever. T-shirts. You should see the T-shirt range. Anyway, they have decided, you know what? We've just about got every part of cool society covered.
Yeah.
Except for your market, Stuart. And we want PD Distribution to be aligned with the monolith that is the Stupidly Small podcast.
I know they didn't say, and Lauren. Is that because I said
Well, you don't come to the sales meetings.
exceptionally cool or whatever I said the other day?
You never come to the sales meetings.
No, that's true.
You should send they're pretty boozy,
I know,
hard-hitting.
wheeling, dealing, hardcore.
We're like, we're crunching each other,
Yeah,
number
yeah.
crunching
Yeah.
till we get down to a really paltry figure. Then I
Yeah.
go, hang on, I started with, how did I get, why, are we worth more than that? Let's have another glass of beer. PD Distribution.
Yes.
Now, we're going to mention the 5 years at the bottom DVD again because it is the latest product. They have, what they do is they push a product, push a product, push a product.
Right.
This is the hot skate video at the moment. So if you've got someone out there like skating and you want to appear as though you know what you're talking about,
Yeah, nice.
head to pddistribution.com. For $20, you can pick up 5 years at the bottom and it'll make whoever you give it to maybe think you're a little bit better than you are. PD Distribution, you are our stupidly small podcast sponsors and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
We
now,
do indeed.
speaking of sponsorships
Yes.
and advertising,
Yes.
we've had a bit of a woeful example in the last 12 months. We'll make it last 24 hours.
Oh, your last 12 hours pretty
12
much.
hours, it's come and gone. The power of social media.
I know, it's pretty interesting, isn't it?
Well,
Let's talk. I take it you're talking about is it Woolworths?
Woolworths.
Yeah. What did they do? They put out
They've got an image generator.
an image generator on their website.
Remembering the Anzacs, you can put your own image in there.
Yeah.
And
Of
then
your
it's-
granddad and
and
his whatever.
Yeah, of your granddad or whoever passed away in whatever war.
Yeah.
And they're remembering the Anzacs, and it's like, they're still fresh as a daisy or something, Woolworths. And
It's not they're still fresh as a daisy. It's fresh memories or something.
the
It
fresh
is-
food memories.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
it is the most. First of all, anybody who had that idea and thought that Twitter wasn't going to insert photographs in there that
It's
were
like the Cosby meme.
yeah, exactly. Was kidding themselves. But also, yeah, I mean, it is the most cynical marketing thing.
Well, that's the thing. They've withdrawn it this morning because of a social media backlash and
Yeah.
storm.
Yeah.
But they've also said, but it wasn't a promotion exercise.
What was it then,
I don't know,
guys?
but why is your logo on there? Why is the word fresh being? That was, I think, even
word
more than the
fresh,
logo. It was
yeah.
the fresh.
Yeah.
I mean, and to talk fresh in our memories.
Fresh in our memories. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Fresh in our memories.
To talk about
How hideous.
someone passed away as fresh. I mean, the memory, I know, but still,
I
it just
know.
doesn't work on a lot of levels
it's
to
just
me.
so wrong.
Anyway, the PD Distribution, they are fresh in our memories. And they are this week's stupidly small Ponska.
Pardon?
Stupidly small podcast sponsor. I can't even say sponsor. Ponska.
This is excellent.
is
You
that?
opened the show saying it was the Brupidly Roll Rob
What
Blast
the
or
hell is a
something.
Ponska? Anyway, we're going to go, Lauren Clark. Short and sweet, as they say in the classics. We'll see you both, you listeners, tomorrow. Yes, we've just released our download figures. to both of our mothers. We'll speak to you tomorrow.
See ya.